What do you want to be when you grow up? Depending on who you ask, you might get an answer like a fireman, a teacher, a doctor. The list goes on and on. When posed with the same question, as a child I'd often respond with, a paleontologist. It's not the career choice you often hear from a 6-year-old, but I was infatuated with dinosaurs. Then about a month later, the answer was a ghost catcher. A few days later, marine biologist. The next week, a gangster. You see, I was exposed to a wide range of movies as a child. Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, Jaws, and even Goodfellas were among some of my favorites. I grew up in a small country town in central New York. With the nearest form of entertainment 10 miles away, watching films became a common normality. Movies are a gateway to an alternate space, full of mystery, excitement, and adventure, a haven for a child's imagination. I often envisioned myself inside each of the films, believing the fictional as a reality. As I grew older, I realized it wasn't just the dinosaurs I liked, but the medium I often viewed them in. I grew a fondness and appreciation for cinema and the craft itself, and realized that I too could create similar works and pieces that could impact people, like other filmmakers had done for me. The way films transport us to another world, different from our own, for a short amount of time that only books could compare to, is captivating to me. I'm now a student at SUNY Oswego studying cinema, which has changed my perspective on life substantially. I've taken several courses on filmmaking, from hands-on practical classes to modern theory. I've learned to operate cameras, I've written several screenplays including a full feature, I've acted in and directed some award-winning films, I've made friends with people who share my passion and goals. I've met professionals and contacts in the Hollywood industry, and even recently, I had the opportunity of a lifetime to travel to South Africa and film wildlife documentaries, both on safari and in the ocean with marine biologists and great white sharks. I was able to film my documentaries with these animals next to professionals from Netflix, Shark Week, and Animal Planet, who were doing the exact same thing as me. Being able to be in that environment and even climb into a shark cage like the characters of Jaws was a dream come true. So, maybe it's the mentality of escaping small-town America in search of a better life, or striving for fame and recognition, or whatever it is. But one thing that I do know is that I've always aspired to succeed in everything I've done. So while I may not be a professional yet, I'm sure I'll eventually get there. And if I don't, well, I suppose I could always be a paleontologist.